After 5 rows of crocheting, fold the fabric in half. After folding in half, pull out and hook out the coil. Next stitch, the right hook is the entire braided needle, and the left is the inner half needle. The two sides are pulled together. Directly hooks out the entire coil. Needle after needle, all pulled out. Leads to the last stitch. Hook another lead needle. Leave a piece of thread for stitching, then break the thread. Pull the line out. Tension. Suture strap parts. Take out the bag. Fold it in half. Better than location. It can be glued and fixed. After sticking, start sewing. Take out the suture needle. Threading a needle with double strands of thread. After pulling the thread tightly, cover the thread with a needle. Squeeze the thread out of the eye of the needle. Wrap a needle, bag a needle, and sew it back and forth. When sewing, tighten the thread. When sewing, be careful not to have sewing marks on the outside of the package. After sewing the complete circle, hide the thread in the position of the strap. Cut off the excess thread. The strap on the other side is sewn the same way. In addition, the crochet method and sewing method of the strap on the other side are also the same. Now, strawberries and other accessories on the crochet bag. First, crochet the little flowers on top. The flower core of the small flower needs to be used with a yellow thread. Make a circle first. Then hook a needle out for braided needles. Then hook 5 unfinished long needles. Hook over. There are 3 coils on the crochet. Wire hooks out the front too. Hook again. Five. 6 coils on crochet. Winding. Pull it at one time. 1 braided needle. Disconnect. Tighten the thread. Tighten the coil on the other side. Tie a knot. Flower core completed. Next, crochet the petals. Take out the white line. Take out the white line. Make a circle first. Hook over. Stand up a braided needle. This needle doesn't count. Hook 10 in this big circle. After the first stitch is hooked, set up a marking buckle as the first stitch of this loop. Crochet a total of 10 stitches. Pull tightly. Stand to braided needles. Hook 3 long needles on the first stitch. Then stand to braided needles. Next pin hook 1 lead pin. Stand to braided needles. Next pin hook 3 long needles. Hook 3 long needles in the same stitch. The other 2 braided needles. Extraction in the next needle. Repeatedly crochet 5 petals. After the hook is completed, the 2 lead pins. Disconnect. Tension. Tie a knot. Reduce the excess thread in the flower core. Stuff the thread in. Glue on the petals. Little flower completed. Next, crochet the strawberries. A total of 5 hooks are required. Take out the red line. Winding. Hook it from the big circle. Stand up a braided needle. This needle does not count. Crochet 6 stitches in this large circle. Ring up 6 stitches. The first stitch is hooked and put on the marking buckle. Thread taut. After tightening, connect and pull with the first pin. Remove the marker buckle. Stand up a braided needle. The second circle is one short needle, one needle plus one group, a total of 3 groups of hooks. The needle connected to the pole is inserted into the needle. Hook one short needle. After the first stitch is hooked, put on the marking buckle and remember to hook together with the excess thread. 1 second needle hook plus needle. Hook 2 short needles in 1 stitch. 1 short needle, 1 plus needle as a group, and 3 groups of hooks. Then connect the pole with the first pin and remove the marking buckle. 1 braided needle. Turn out the center part. The excess thread does not need to be cut, but can be stuffed into the center point. The third circle is 2 short needles and 1 plus needle. Even staggered crochet. First hook a short needle. Put on the marker buckle. Hook a needle. Next needle hook 1 short needle, 1 plus needle 1 short needle is 1 group, a total of 3 groups of hooks. Connect pull. Stand up a braided needle. The fourth circle is 3 short needles and 1 plus needle. One of 3 short needles plus needles is a group, and there are 3 groups of hooks. After hooking, connect and pull with the first pin. 1 braided needle. The fifth circle is for short needles and 1 plus needles. Even staggered. The first stitch is hooked and put on the marking buckle. 1 more stitch. 1 plus needle. Hook 2 more short needles. Hook 3 sets according to the rules just now. Connect with the first needle after hooking. Remove the marker buckle. Stand up a braided needle. The sixth circle is 5 short needles and 1 plus needle. Connect with the first needle after hooking. Another braided needle. The seventh circle is 6 short needles and 1 plus needles. Even staggered. Hook 3 short needles first. 1 hook plus needle. Hook 3 more short needles. Hook 3 groups according to the rules just now. Connect and pull with the first pin. 1 braided needle. The eighth turn is 7 short needles and 1 plus needles for a total of 3 sets of hooks. One plus needle. Connect and pull with the first pin. 1 braided needle. The ninth circle is 8 short needles and 1 plus needles. Even the numbers are staggered. Hook for short needles. Next stitch plus needle. Hook for more short needles. For short needles, 1 plus needles. For short needles are 1 group, a total of 3 groups of hooks. Connect and pull after completion. 1 braided needle. The 10th turn is a short needle with no increase or reduction, and the hook completes 1 whole turn. Connect and pull after hooking. 1 braided needle. Lap 11 all hook reductions. Pick your own half. Keep the inner half needle. Pick 2 stitches and hook the thread over. 2 coils on the crochet. Pull out the windings together. Demonstrate again. This is how to reduce the needle. Reduce the needle and finish this circle. After completion, connect and pull. 1 braided needle. The last lap is also hooked by reducing the needle. Hook until the end. There will be 1 stitch left. Just hook 1 needle directly. After completion, fill in the filled cotton. Add the filled cotton first, and then connect the lead. Add stuffed cotton. When you're done, pull the thread tight. Connect, pull. Leave a piece of thread for suturing. A total of 5 strawberries need to be crocheted.